world. So it's very interesting. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. A father takes his son wearing a dress to the prom. And of course, the women who are in the video is very supportive. They're crying and saying, look at him being a great dad. What do you think about this?
It's a sad day for men everywhere. It was a sad day for men when he did that goofiness. Damn walking up to the
Driveway.
driveway and all that goofy shit. When the first conversation happened and you said, yes, I want to be a part of that, it was already over after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? He's a great dad for what? Like, championing that? Like, that's crazy. There's never a time when masculinity for anybody else's culture is questioned.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to our masculinity, we have to accept all this buffale. Why? Why we gotta accept it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Why is it that you want us to accept something that you know is unacceptable?
Mm-hmm.
We all know it's unacceptable. But yet somehow we have to glance over it because it's melanin? Like, nah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, the shit is wrong on all levels culturally, for every culture. A man in a dress is an abomination. I don't care. Like, you're not supposed to do it. But you want me to what? Accept this for what? Why? Why should I accept it? I'm not going to, and you never gonna make me do it. You know what I'm saying? I was never raised in that. My culture never accepted that. So I'm never gonna accept that to the day I pass. So, you know what I'm saying? Until then, I'm never rocking with this. I don't care what nobody tell me. I don't care how you feel. I live in America, so I have my right to feel how I feel. And that is something I would never rock with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not cool at all. Like, and then we want to champion that. Like, that shit's just sick.
For me, I think people are going to take the stance about gay versus not gay, right? Because he's wearing a dress. If you're gay, you're gay. Your sexual preference is your sexual preference. Me personally, I don't hate anybody who's homosexual.
Why couldn't he be in a suit and just be, you know what I mean, who he is? What was the point of the dress? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So the point,
you having a relationship with another has nothing to do with nobody else, but it's just the excess, the overexertiveness of it. It's just the problem I have with it. Like, there's other people who don't exert their beliefs on other people. They just live their life and expect you to be cool how he's cool or she's cool. But that person is not forcing their lifestyle on you and making you accept it. Like, nah, that's not how shit goes.
because I don't want people to spin the narrative as if we're talking about somebody that's homosexual. This has nothing to do with that. Have nothing to do with the fact that this young kid is homosexual. We know that he's homosexual because he's wearing the dress. We know that. He's standing there with a fan. When have you seen a kid who's a heterosexual just standing there with a fan and the way he's standing, his posture, the whole nine. My first immediate thought was exactly what you just said. Why he could not just wear a fire suit? Why? Why
The
he?
color scheme was, I'm pretty sure you could have came up with the same color scheme you had with that dress. You could have came up with the same color scheme for a suit. And I'm pretty sure you could have wore that same suit that Prince had in that episode on Dave Chappelle with the little, you know what I'm saying, with the little neck jump. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You would have been fly. But yeah, you want to go over the top, like, for what?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
And people want to specify, like, what's the big deal with a suit? The big deal with a suit at an event like that is the prom. It's classic. It's manly. And even though his orientation may be gay or homosexual, that doesn't mean he's still not a man. So you dress as such at a classy event, regardless of your sexual orientation. Whatever that he do, he do.
I'm gonna respect you as a man because you're a man. I expect you to respect me as a man. But if
Right.
you come in front of me and want that same respect, but you wearing a dress, it's gonna be kind of hard, blood. I'm sorry. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to respect you like that. You know what I'm saying?
And then the women around was championing this. Like, we gotta understand, like, and I said this shows ago, having a different opinion don't make somebody adversarial. It makes them aware. So if the rest of the world is saying, or at least the men in the community is saying, like, yo, what is this? What is this? The father looks uncomfortable being there, but I can't give the father no pass, because when you're dad, you're dad. You put your foot down, and that's what it's going to be. Whether you for it or against it. If you're against it, you say, son, I love you. I'm going to support you from afar. I can't be a part of this. That's what that looks like. It really looked like that all the women that was around mentally, verbally beat him down to the point where he like, all right, well, I'm just pull up, whatever. I don't really want to do this, but I'm here for my son. At the end of the day, I love him. And if he feels supported by me being here, I'm going to support him. But the actions of the whole dress and the whole ordeal, y'all making it a bigger conversation, and y'all put it out for public consumption. If this was really about a family moment, and I always say this, when something's really about a family moment, about this being a family and this, that, and the third, then it's not out for the world to see. It's not a million cameras at different angles of this one event when it's just for about the family. When it's something, if you don't want nobody to comment on it, then you want to put this out. So all the women felt comfortable and championing dad for being there, for taking his son to the prom. It's something that I personally can't get behind, because it's just wrong. Why the young man could not dress in a suit? If he prefers to go with another young man, then okay, that's what he's gonna do. Okay, I get it. You don't need dad to take you. You just need dad to say, yo, if you get into trouble out there, call me. I'm pulling up. I got your back. I'm gonna hold it down for you. That's what holding it down looks like. Regardless of how many people that's watching, or people in a rewatch or whatever, regardless of what they're gonna say. That's what holding it down looks like. That's what real support looks like from dad. It's not about the orientation. It's about the presentation of what was going on going to the prom. When was the last time a father took, when was the last time a mother took her daughter to the prom? When is the last time a father took his daughter to the prom, or a mother took her son to the prom? No. Get them some dates. Let them go with somebody their own age and whoever that they may like. When you go into the prom, that means that lets me know that you're at least a junior or senior. You kind of know what you like at that point. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. It is what it is. I love you regardless. I'm no matter what. You still mine. You still come from me. You got my blood running through your bones. I got you. But this was perpetuating a whole nother narrative that didn't need to be showed. Anything you want to add to that?
It's just a whole. It's just how they pushing this narrative. It's just always, when it comes to us, there's always some angle they trying to push. Like, there's never no straightforwardness about any of the stuff that we got going on. There's always some angle, because none of this, like, okay, so how does it look going to the actual event? You know what I'm saying? What's the talk on the way there? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, all this for clout is just sick, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
It
laughing
all.
at the chat, y'all. The chat is funny, man. Roy Jack is crazy. But yeah, man, it just looked bad, and me personally, it didn't look right. It didn't look right. I wasn't feeling that at all. All right, y'all. Moving on to our next hot topic question. Have you ever wondered why the KKK